Good morning. This is Mr. Lennon Boyer here for this special occasion. You're watching this video that features about more opportunities as we wave a fun goodbye to the 2010s decade and the year 2019. So now, the video begins right now.
Yo, what up? You're watching WBCW 7 News, the news alive. Everybody's in.
This is WBCW 7 News, bringing you all your shows from around the world on ATN7, WB, CW, and UPN. As we wave a fun goodbye to the year 2019 and the 2010s decade, let's take a look at some awesome events this year. First up, building technology. Some people think that people cannot build Legos, but yes they can. They can build more Legos around cities to be a copy of exact cities, to be equal dynamic researches for more opportunities. So, we will have more videos and some new characters as for the year of 2020. So, the video will continue in a moment. The ABC and the mouse characters of Angry Birds and Cut the Rope is now in saber order to this fire truck. Now let's add more characters to this lineup. Characters in Santa's fire truck has now been assembled and will continue to put out the fires. Now here's more. As Baby Yellowbird was right down here with the hose, he got his voice changed to Jackson because there's more English voices in the TTS demo.
Hey, what are you up there?
Checking the view. Well, you better come down here at once.
You see, he got his new text-to-speech voice from TTS demo. We'll be back in a minute. Here are these 4 Bikini Bottom characters that I have introduced last year. There's SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy. Plus, they've also got new voices, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs only. Let's test them out. SpongeBob's voice has Oliver.
Hey, Patrick.
Patrick's voice has Malcolm.
Yes, SpongeBob.
As for Mr. Krabs, his voice is Ethan.
Let's get to work.
And I feel like Landon needs something before we end this recording.
Landon, what?
More after this. Here goes electronics. Lube has an iPod, and Data has an iPad.
You know, Lube, these electronics are a pretty big deal. We think so.
Yep. These voices of Lube and Dado have been released. We'll be back after this. Next, Bubbles and Lube Iceberg. Because they have decided that Iceberg and Bubbles have decided to find some errands.
Bubbles. So, I have decided that we're gonna find some errands.
Great idea.
And they're off to the store to find some errands. More after this. Now, money. As Max, Joe, Kate, and Daniel have decided that they needed money so they can buy something.
Once and for I am not going to go into the building industry. But Max, this case wants to find money. We make a fortune. Well, not a worker or a robber. Well, could we rob another castle? We haven't robbed the castle for days. We robbed all the castles worth robbing.
Agreed.
Me too.
So they went off to find something. We will be back after these messages. Now, for numbers. Super Red and Laserbird were trying to see if they can use numbers, but Laserbird tell him to say 01273. Super Red only says 01.
Hello. Hello. See you later. 0127. 01. 01273.
And Super Red gets confused every time he says it. We'll be back with more after this. Now, it's the differences. These 6 new characters are these piggies that came from Mattel and Connects. So this one, his name is Dimitri. This one, his name is Alex. This one, his name is Jason. This one's name is Mako. This one, its name is Casey. And for this final one, it's Edward.
Let's get tricked.
Yep, those are their text-to-speech voices for these new characters. We'll be back after this. Now, the past decades of games. Ever since these two characters, Yoshi and Joseph, came here 2 years ago in 2017 as Plushies, and they first debuted in the 50s of a Mario game, they became a great partnership.
Listen, JOESPH. Ever since we debuted in 1974 or whatever year it was, we become a great team. That's right.
There is only a few more scenes left. We will be back with more after this. Now, the fight scene. It's where Luigi defeats that little menace of dinosaur to become the most greatest team of all.
Oh crap. Take this, you bounty.
And the dinosaur has been defeated by Luigi. We'll be back for more of these things after this message with King in Red. Now, 10 years of Birds and Pigs. Ever since Angry Birds debuted in 10 years ago, they became a great game of all franchises. Let's see how Red can match Kings and Youngins.
You made them debut 10 years ago like I did, but you have to fight me for control. Okay, King Pig, if that's the way you want it.
And the Red wins. We'll be back for more of these specialists after these messages. Now, pets and relations. As when Cletus came here a year ago, and Molly came here since nearly 3 months ago, to see how they became friends when King Pig is with me.
Hey, Cletus. Let's take a look back of how to become great friends when King Pig is with and great idea, Molly.
Now it's relations. The Mr. M and Little Mustache are new characters for this new year to see how King Pig looks when he's in the fire truck.
King Pig is so fat, it requires 6 vehicles to move around his incredible form. I tell you, the fat pig is so fat, he draws a small medium pig with many mustaches orbit around him. Hey, that's not funny, Mr. M. Hey, be quiet, man. It's over.
We'll be back for the final thing for use with lifestyle before we go. Finally, lifestyle. As there's a morning coffee crisis for Mr. Mustache and Little Mustachio right here to see how they cut the sugar on for that coffee so that way he can use the black coffee instead of the cream. So this is what happened since a week ago.
Seriously, what's a pig gotta do to get some black coffee around here? Too bad, Mr. M. You make it yourself, dear. Oh boy, black coffee. Not anymore, Mr. M. What? Don't pour that cream in there. Now, where's my black coffee? Okay, hold on a second, Mr. M. See what I gotta do here to defrost my mustache here? It's hard to get good help these days, especially when you have to hire your nephew. We call that nephew just ooh, respect the state. Okay, Mr. M, I finally got your black coffee. There's sugar in it.
Well guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about time we have for this video of a look back of the 2019 and the 2010s decade. I would like to give a shout out to silvolf, Deborah Collins, Starviki, Amber Files, ambermines, YDBSA the Cool Scratch Clone, and Crane Engine Productions 247. And I would like to thank all of you for your support and audiences who helped me support this channel over the past decade. So, this is me, over and out. And the analog transition begins right now. You are watching ATN Channel 7, the WB, the CW, and United Paramount Network, as we say goodbye to 10 years of the analog computers. So now we're transitioning to digital computers on the TV screen. So, you could still watch us in our digital high definition stuff. And other channels. Boy Rocks 2005, and my newest member, Crane Productions. So, for more information on this thing, you can call 1-800-2010-THE-TEAM or go to www.digitalready.com.au. We'll see you next time.
This service is about to end. Channel 7 Sydney can be seen via digital television and will no longer broadcast for old TVs. Please ensure you have a digital TV or digital set-top box so you can continue to enjoy Channel 7 and our digital channels 7.2 and 7.8. For more information, call 1-800-2010-13 or go to www.digitalready.gov.au. Thank you. Goodbye.